हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू केमिस्ट्री एकेडमी। आज फेदर इन हैट के 7th एपिसोड को हम रिलीज़ करने जा रहे हैं, आप लोगों के साथ शेयर करने जा रहे हैं। ये एपिसोड काफ़ी अरसे से पेंडिंग था और आप देखते भी होंगे कि फेदर इन हैट एपिसोड जो है हम रफली अराउंड 40 to 50 वीडियोस के बाद ला पाते हैं, क्योंकि अभी कंटेंट इज़ अवर टॉप प्रायोरिटी और इसीलिए ये पर्टिकुलर एपिसोड काफ़ी डिलेड है जब ये आना चाहिए या जब से आप इसकी डिमांड कर रहे हैं। तो आइए पहले मैं आपको बताऊं कि आज हम किन लोगों से मिलने वाले हैं। आज हम जेई 2023 एडवांस्ड के अंडर 10 2 रैंकर्स से मिलने जा रहे हैं। एक सूर्य तेजा, who got All India rank 2nd in JEE Advanced 2023, and second is Abhinav Chowdhary, who got All India rank 7 in JEE Advanced 2023. ये पूरी बैच ही जो बहुत स्पेशल थी 2019 के बाद, दिस वाज द बैच हु हैड I would say fabulous results in wherever they appeared, whether it was mains or advanced or various Olympiads. क्योंकि इस पर्टिकुलर बैच में जिसकी टोटल साइज वाज हार्डली 110 स्टूडेंट्स, वी हैड 30 स्टूडेंट्स क्वालिफाइंग, rather 31 students who qualified NSEC केमिस्ट्री ओलंपियाड। और उस सीरीज में डेफिनेटली सूर्या एंड अभिनव भी क्वालिफाई हुए थे। ठीक, तो 110 में से 31 स्टूडेंट्स क्वालिफाइड NSEC फॉर INCHO। बिसाइड्स दिस हम बात करें कि मेंस में सूर्या और अभिनव की क्या रैंक थी, तो सूर्या had All India rank 28 in JEE Mains 2023 and Abhinav got All India rank 16. ठीक, TSM सेट मतलब तेलंगाना की जो इंजीनियरिंग एंट्रेंस एग्ज़ाम होती है उसमें सूर्या गॉट 28 एंड अभिनव गॉट 12th रैंक। और APM सेट मतलब आंध्र प्रदेश की जो इंजीनियरिंग एग्रीकल्चर एंड मेडिकल कंबाइन एंट्रेंस टेस्ट होता है उसके अंदर अभिनव गॉट ऑल इंडिया रैंक 2nd एंड सूर्या गॉट ऑल इंडिया रैंक 37। फिजिक्स में भी दोनों ने बहुत ही अच्छा किया एंड बोथ ऑफ देम रीच टू कैंप in the physics Olympiad. Abhinav had intense interest in mathematics, so he also qualified INMO besides all these other Olympiads and exams. चलिए, तो अब आपको ज़्यादा इंतज़ार करवाए बगैर हम इस पर्टिकुलर बातचीत को आपसे शेयर करते हैं। हाँ, थोड़ी बहुत कैमरा एरर्स और इन सब को आप इग्नोर करते चलें। एज यू नो, वी आर ऑल्सो क्वाइट न्यू टू ऑल दीज टेक्नोलॉजीज, वी आर ऑल्सो लर्निंग। चलिए आइए मिलते हैं सूर्या एंड अभिनव से। वेलकम सूर्या एंड वेलकम अभिनव। सो हियर इज सूर्या एंड अभिनव। तो सबसे पहले मुझे ये बताओ कि भाई अभिनव, तुमने अपनी तैयारी कब शुरू करी थी?
Around 8th class only.
Both of
Seriously, at 9th class, but yes, ma'am. Foundation started in 8th class.
फाउंडेशन यू स्टार्टेड इन 8th क्लास ओनली, बोथ ऑफ यू 8th। एक ही जगह पर थे? यू आर एट द सेम प्लेस और डिफरेंट?
Same place.
यू आर बोथ एट द सेम प्लेस। ओके, तो तुमने पूरा मतलब ये जर्नी तुम्हारी साथ ही साथ की है ना? वेरी गुड। एंड हाउ इज इट लाइक जब आप पहुंच गए हो IIT मुंबई, 8 से 12 तक का सफर, इतना इन्वेस्टमेंट ऑफ एनर्जी एंड टाइम, हाउ डू यू फील नाउ that you are there? Is it like what next? Is it like okay, that's it? कैसी फीलिंग है?
It's like a big break from the long journey, hard work, everything. Yeah, we can enjoy very much.
When it is really very good, ma'am, because while I was preparing, I used to always have that little doubt whether all this will be worth it at the end. But after coming here, I'm sure that even if I prepared for another 3 more years, it is always worth it. Because like everything I have lost in the few years, I have all the hard work I did, I think I enjoyed more than enough in this first semester itself. So it was all worth it.
It was all worth it.
For
Surya.
those kids, we are preparing hard for many years, right? When you enter into IIT, it all worth what you have done. Lot of freedom and lot of activities are there. You can participate in IITs and you can do whatever you want. not even in studies, right? In sports and other co-curricular activities, you can participate.
And what other co-curricular activities Surya has opted for?
Maybe I started playing games very much like volleyball, etc.
Acha, you are playing
And some
volleyball.
and also some activities in club,
Oh, which
electrical.
club have you joined? I want you to
Not
join dance club. That is I must.
Dance is must. Every engineer should know
Yes,
how to
you have
dance
to
and
learn
enjoy.
dance. So that is why I'm saying, have you any of you joined dance club?
no.
No,
Okay,
only
a lot of
sports.
chances and lot of opportunities will be there, right? So don't hesitate while learning all these things, because whenever you have to enjoy a movement, uh, dance is must, right?
Dance
So
is a
my
must.
suggestion that in these 4 years you have to learn dance, right? Dancing
And
is
look who is
necessary.
suggesting. So ध्यान दो, है ना? सर बोल रहे हैं कि डांस इज अ मस्ट, सो यू शुड कंसिडर इट इम्पोर्टेंट, है ना? वैसे तो थोड़ा बहुत तो करते ही होंगे, बट मैं अभिनव को इमेजिन कर सकती हूँ कि अभिनव कैन डांस, बट मैं सूर्या को इमेजिन नहीं कर पा रही हूँ कि सूर्या डांस करता होगा.
Maybe I
He
हाँ,
can
dance
dance
better
too.
than Abhinav.
हाँ, you dance better
I
than
dance,
Abhinav?
yes.
अरे वाह.
Oh
Then
yeah, that's good.
then make a video and please share. That this is how these kids dance these days, huh? Okay. One more question that I want to know is, just 8th journey you started preparing. In these days, today, from 8th to 12th, in our time, we used to have students from 11th and 12th when we were students. And even after when we started teaching 11th and 12th, 8th, say when you start, how did you plan those, 4 years, particularly 8th, 9th, and 10th? I understood 12th is full concentration, but particularly 8th, 9th, 10th, did you balance with some games or some other? How many hours you started putting in from 8th? What was your schedule
So
like?
we can say I put in like nearly 12 hours a day from 8th class itself, maybe. So and we focus mostly on the fundamentals of each subject, not like very difficult concepts in math, physics, and chemistry. We did not cover much of inorganic also. We only covered physics and organic mainly. And organic also, very few concepts like GOC were covered. And only the fundamentals are covered basically in the 8th, 9th, and 10th in school level.
Okay. Okay. And same, Abhinav, you also
Uh,
studied 12 hours from
yes,
the
ma'am.
8th only. So when
I'm
you
like
study,
not studying 12 hours, but we used to attend school for 12 hours nearly because I'm a day scholar. I used to have little less study hours. But even in those 12 hours, if we exclude, we used to play table tennis or football, ma'am, every day for
Oh.
time pass. So if we exclude that, we'll effectively we study for some 8 hours, 7 to 8 hours. But like in from 8th to 10th, it was not that serious, ma'am. Like we were only like touching all the fun. We were only learning the fundamentals.
okay.
Like we didn't understand everything that conceptually. At least I didn't understand that conceptually. I used to only read the topic, attempt some problems. I used to not like delve into those concepts
Okay.
properly. But
So
we did a lot of hard work from age itself.
from 8th
But
you started.
like starting from class 8, 9th, did it help you while preparing for your
Yes,
series when you enter into class 11th and
yes,
12th,
sir.
the study?
Sir, a lot, sir. Because
A lot more
there is
experience
a
than
difference
starting
between.
from one.
Yes, sir. Because after learning fundamentals, it's like we are coming to a chapter second time, sir. So it won't be that new because when you read the chapter for the first time, there is some friction. You can't like learn it properly. But because we already know the fundamentals, it really helped a lot, sir. That like we had some advantage and some edge over others for the first few months, sir. After that, again, everyone has the same knowledge, so it didn't matter. But at the start, we had a boost, sir, due to our
Okay.
Right.
good grasp in fundamentals.
Okay. So
So I
those
won't.
students who are in 8th, 9th, would you suggest them to quit to their regular school and join these rigorous platform for preparations?
It need not be that rigorous, ma'am. Like you don't need to sacrifice everything and only stay in campus. I think if you put in a decent amount of effort to grasp the fundamentals, like you'll have a decent edge, ma'am. Uh, I don't think it will be really hard to start from only inter first year. It is possible, but you need to put in a lot of work. It would
Okay.
be easier if, like in the previous 3 years, 8th, 9th, 10th, if you just spend some time on some advanced concepts, learn the fundamentals. Like in every
Okay.
subject, you have some fundamentals which if you grasp, it will be useful in every chapter. So I
Okay.
won't really suggest you to put everything aside and only prepare for JEE, but you'll always have more than enough time in even
But you
inter
should
also. But
start basic preparations is what you're saying.
yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay,
That would give you an edge.
Like in most of the coachings also in 11th and 12th, they want to complete the syllabus fast and they want to revise. So I think that if you are preparing from class 9th, 8th, 9th, 10th, it will be more easy, not burden on you when you are doing class 11th and 12th.
Right. That is a very important point because these days things are coming early and early and early. Some students are starting from 6th also. So I wanted to know, like, what is your suggestion? It is better to plan from 8, 9, 10 types, 8th or 9, 10, and invest justified time towards basics. But do not stop all your activities. Balance. I think balance till 10th or balance till 11th.
Balance till 10th. After, I think if you aim for the top, I think you need to make some sacrifices in inter. You can still play games, but you need to spend more time on studies. That is must, I think. Like it will take a lot of hard work if you only spend 2 years to crack JEE.
Okay. Right.
Surya,
Right.
can you tell me, like, whenever I saw you in the class, I always feel that you are very focused. So, how the motivation, how you work for your so much focus on the subject and all? You're very,
Maybe I
your
could
body
say,
language was very sincere, and I was very impressed.
so maybe I could say the most important thing for any success is the determination anyone will have. So I feel I was very determined in those 2 years only for one thing, leaving anything others, that's not much useful.
Okay. Did you never felt that अब नहीं हो सकता मतलब like starting early कभी ऐसा feeling आई saturation वाली feeling कि बस अब ऐसी feeling आई कभी?
I got that
Maybe
feeling many times, ma'am.
You got that feeling many
Because
times.
it's like life, na, when sometimes you are happy, sometimes these are cycles, right? But I think that if you make your determination and if you move in that direction, it will help. So studies is like that only. You have to be positive because there are ups and downs. But if you are determined, if you are positive and moving in a particular direction, it will help a lot.
in such times it is better to take a break for maybe 2-3 days also. It's better to take.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah, that is important. That takes some break whenever it is required. So in these 4-5 years, did you watch some movies or take break to do what type thing?
Like on weekends, right? I think every Saturday and Sunday you have exam. After the exam, what do you do? Is there any entertainment on Sunday night or something evening you do?
I used
In
to go to
inter it
home,
was
sir.
Okay, okay.
in inter it was not much, but in school we used to see a movie each weekend. In inter every month, a movie every month it was like that.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
And
Monthly.
Abhinav?
No, I was hostler only, ma'am. I used to only go to home on weekends after Sunday, after the
Okay.
exams on Sunday.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
Okay. And where are you both from? Like from Hyderabad or from nearby Hyderabad?
I'm from Hyderabad only.
Yeah, from
I
Hyderabad.
am
And
from Andhra
Surya,
Pradesh.
you come from
Andhra
Andhra
Pradesh.
Pradesh. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
थोड़ा far ही है from Hyderabad, I think 5-6 hours. It will take 5-6 hours. You cannot go on every Sunday for sure. Okay. So can you tell me इस entire journey में 5 years की JEE preparation journey में या overall what are your best memorable experiences that individually you want to share like one by one? सबसे अच्छे और ऐसा कोई पर्टिकुलर एक्सपीरियंस जो बहुत ही बुरी फीलिंग देकर गया हो कि यार ये ऐसा क्यों? So one by one you tell me your best and not so best experiences.
For me, the best experience were mostly in the last 6 months, just before exam and just after exam, and seeing the result. At those times, it was like best experience. So just before JMA session, I was a little pressurized and could not maybe could not perform at my maximum level. And at the result times also, it will be very happy or very anxious experiences will be there.
And worst was this only that you were anxious.
Hi.
Okay. And what about you, Abhinav?
For me, the most memorable experiences I had was my friends only. I have made friends for life in this 5 years because many of my friends were with me throughout my journey. So the experiences I had with them, I'll always remember them.
Yes.
The worst experience will be lockdown, ma'am. Not exactly worst, but that was my lowest, ma'am, because I bunked
It
almost
was
every
for
class.
everyone.
Lockdown. So like after that 1 year gap, after I came to class, I didn't write any notes. I bunked every class. So I was like feeling very inferior compared to others. So
Uh-huh.
I started again new, ma'am, in inter. So that was the lowest I think I had.
Okay. Okay. Very nice.
So we can say that the toppers also bunk the class, and
Yes.
and
That
then
is
if they are
very good
putting
to know
energy in right
that.
direction, this is just to tell those students who have not done their best in JEE mains first session. So for them, they can do in the coming session 2 and in the coming JEE advanced paper. If they are sincerely and focused working on that, they can do better.
Yes. So जब जागे तब सवेरा इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट लर्निंग, क्योंकि काफी सारे बच्चे 11th के बाद हम लोगों को यही मैसेज करते रहते हैं कि 11th is totally ruined, what should we do now? Sometimes even 12th is ruined, we want to repeat. So it is like anytime if you do with honesty and I think lot of hard work, you can make it. Right? So what is the impact or importance of Olympiads that you felt in your journey, whether it is physics or chemistry? Was it helping? Was it time waste? What is your opinion?
So attending Olympiads before JEE, it brings a lot of competitive spirit into you. So it helps very much, man. And it builds very much conceptual understanding than JEE. It helps you solve difficult questions in JEE also, if you
Yes,
prepare for Olympiad nicely.
if you prepare for Olympiad. Like some people say that it comes in midway towards main, so it is not like time waste or something. That is why I wanted to ask you, what is your opinion? I personally feel that it is like a benchmark to let you know that where you stand in December and where you have to go. So it is like first important parameter to gauge whether we are going in the right direction or not. Right? मेरे हिसाब से तो ओलंपियाड बहुत जरूरी है, एटलीस्ट फर्स्ट स्टेज तो सबको अटेम्प्ट करना ही चाहिए. Abhinav, as you have also appeared in both the Olympiads, what is your perspective?
Olympiads, I feel they are important, ma'am, because they give you the first-hand taste of all the competition around you. So after
Yes.
attempting Olympiad, you'll understand your standing in the competition. And another important thing is to crack Olympiad, you need to go a bit beyond JEE, at least for the second round. For the first round, I think JEE advanced preparation is enough. But going a bit beyond JEE, it will give you a confidence, ma'am. If you get selected, then it will give you a confidence that you are ready. Plus, it will also talk about your standing in the competition.
Yes.
Plus, you will always enjoy the journey, ma'am. Olympiad preparation. The
Olympiad
questions will
journey
also
is a
be very
different
good.
journey, yes, but it is an enjoyable journey. That is true. That is definitely very true. Can you tell me one more thing? I wanted to ask for a very long time that the preparation of maths, physics, and chemistry, like, are they same? Are they different to excel individually in the three? What is your opinion? Like, they are same, they are different. What should be the approach toward each subject?
So to get a best result, we should excel in all three. We should try to excel in all three, not like only maths we'll do and we'll do physics and chemistry. So if we obviously the preparation strategy should be different for each subject since each subject is its own. And for maths, just conceptual understanding will not be much. So should practice more and more for maths. Physics, I would suggest build your conceptual understanding very much, then attempt problems. If without understanding the concept, don't attempt the problems, I would suggest. And for chemistry, there would be a mixture. Like we should solve problems in physical, we should understand many concepts in organic, and we should remember many things in inorganic. So we should plan accordingly in chemistry, like three different parts. So in physical, we should understand concepts also. First, we should understand the concept and then attempt the problems in physical. In organic also, we should go through the concepts very much thoroughly and there will be many concepts in organic, so we should revise them properly. In organic, understanding will not be much, so reading many times will help in inorganic.
What
That's
is Abhinav's view?
Just like Surya said, I think we need different preparation strategies for all maths, physics, and chemistry. When it comes to maths is like solely based on logic, man. So there is not much to understand. I think there is more to practice, man. I think understanding maths, all the like the formulas, what is going, it is easy. It is only logic, man. There is nothing to by heart in it. So the main thing comes when you practice, because while attempting questions in exam, there are like various factors. One is speed. You should solve it very fast. Maths generally consumes more time. And the second factor will be you need to get the idea. To get the idea, you need to solve a lot of problems. You need to have experience. So like these are the two factors, and they can only be solved if you like solve lots of problems. So maths depends on practice, ma'am. And when it comes to physics demands like high clarity in concept, ma'am, because uh, physics the questions are like wide variety, ma'am. There won't be any repetitions. To solve any physics question like confidently, conceptual clarity is important, ma'am, because like that is the thing that matters the most in physics. Like because the questions are like each question is different, ma'am. To solve any question, like you can't more than idea, the concept matters, ma'am, here in physics. So at least in my experience, I used to like spend the study hour like contemplating the concept, ma'am. I used to gain more and more clarity. That will give me confidence, ma'am. Because before entering the exam, I think in physics, confidence matters a lot, ma'am. Because I have seen my friends, they're like they lose confidence before even attempting the paper, ma'am, because they don't have enough conceptual clarity. So instead of like solving problems continuously, first get confidence in your concept and then go to problems. And you don't need to do any extensive practice. Moderate amount of practice will be enough for physics. And now when it comes to chemistry, for inorganic chemistry, I think you should by heart everything. Like there is a lot to by heart. There is logic also, but even more to by heart in inorganic chemistry. So like practice doesn't play any major role in inorganic. Mostly it is like by hearting and solving a few problems to test your memory. That's it. When it comes to physical chemistry, both practice and conceptual clarity both matters a lot, I think, because like I used to understand everything. I used to read notes, and after that I used to solve Shivanand sir's papers, and that would give me like exposure to all kinds of problems. Like when I see a question in exam, I'll like immediately understand how to solve it. I won't waste any time thinking how to solve it. So I think practice and clarity both matters in physical chemistry. When it comes to organic chemistry, the thing I concentrated on most is the reactions. Mainly, like when I see a question, I should understand, like after seeing the reagent, it should immediately click in my brain that this reaction, this mechanism, everything should be in my brain. So mostly I used to read the notes such that I can remember every named reaction, every reagent, every like mechanism that should go in my brain while seeing the question. So when after doing this, I think you'll feel like super confident, man, because after reading the notes, when I attempt question, like I solved almost every questions
Yes,
without any error. So
that was
in
very good.
organic chemistry, I think you should first, I think, read the notes. Like all the named reactions should be in your mind, and then you can go to problems. If you solve decent amount of problems, you'll feel confident. And in JEE, most of the maximum amount of questions will be like on these named reactions and like known reagents. Only a few questions will be on reaction mechanisms. So even if you know all the concepts, if you remember every reaction, you can score a decent score in organic chemistry.
Okay,
Uh,
okay, that's good. That's in fact very good because usually organic में बच्चे बहुत ही परेशान रहते हैं. Usual thing that we hear is that हमने notes भी पढ़ लिए, but when we do the question, what he said ना कि click होना चाहिए कि reagent देख के what it will do, कि ये समझ नहीं आता कि what it will be that I have to do in this question. That comes with a combination of revision and practice. Yes.
What I was saying that कि subjects तीनों subject की तैयारी आपको किस तरह से करनी है. Now you have told about that, but what about the time management during the exam? Like while doing the exam, all are of 100 marks, and how you have to manage while doing the paper and contributing time to each subject. That is also very important.
Yes,
Time
that is
management is
certainly very
also.
important.
So speaking about my time management, I used to start with chemistry, then I go to maths and lastly physics. So I used to allocate 40 minutes or 45 minutes for chemistry. I can mostly complete chemistry in that time and give 1 hour for maths and 50 minutes for physics. And the remaining time is I'll use for the remaining questions in all 3 subjects. So if we need to, the main important task is completing chemistry in 40 to 45 minutes. So for that you should have all the concepts in mind, and also for having all concepts in mind, you should revise notes properly. So I suggest that having a good notes for chemistry is very important. So like yours and sir's notes help me a lot while revising the concepts in the phase 2 of my preparation. And for maths, uh, generally in advance, the speed is very important factor. Since we practice
Maths.
more and more while preparing, we can try to complete maths in 1 hour to or 1 hour 15 minutes. And lastly, physics, we can do it in 15 minutes as well.
And what is your time strategy, Abhinav?
Ma'am, first of all, to score the maximum score, I think one important thing is you need to regard all 3 subjects equally, ma'am.
Yes,
Because
very
like
important.
when I was in ninth class, I think like I was like super strong in maths, ma'am. But physics and chemistry, I used to ignore it, ma'am. So while attempting exam, my strategy was I'll score the maximum marks I can in maths. I'll pull whatever I can in physics and chemistry. So my overall score used to be always like low, ma'am, even if I had like good score in maths. So once I made physics also my strong subject, I suddenly saw a massive improvement in my rank, ma'am. Like in inter first year, when I started getting good marks in 2 subjects, then my rank got a massive boost. And when I started getting like good marks in 3 subjects, my rank came to the top, ma'am. So uh, I would first suggest everyone to like not give up on any subject. Like I saw many students like they are like I'm weak in chemistry, so I'll do math and physics. In chemistry, I'll pull some 30 or 40 marks. That is enough for me. So I would say don't give up on any subject before exam. That is very important. And as for the strategy, it would be good if you have some default order for attempting. Like you may not follow that order, but you should at least have some default strategy in mind. Mine was like similar to Surya CMP, chemistry, physics, CPM, chemistry, physics, and maths. So, and another mistake I saw many students committing is like they like complete chemistry in like weekend exams and internal exams. They complete chemistry in 20 to 25 minutes. They start getting used to completing chemistry in 20 25 minutes because when they complete chemistry in 20 25 minutes, they spend some 1 or 40 minutes on maths or 1 or 30 minutes on maths. They get used to that time allotment.
Yes.
When we write the final exam, things won't go as planned. At least I saw some of my friends doing that because while I wrote chemistry in final exam in mains or advanced, sometimes it may take 50 minutes for chemistry, 40 minutes for chemistry. Like completing chemistry properly is the goal, right? So if you get used to completing chemistry in 20 25 minutes and it suddenly takes 40 45 minutes in final exam, you would have some panic, first thing. And second thing, you got used to spending like 1 or 40 minutes on maths. So you won't have that advantage and you'll start panicking a lot in exam. So like don't go mentally prepared that you'll complete chemistry in 20 25 minutes. Just try to ensure that you won't lose any marks in chemistry. You won't make any silly mistakes. So that is very important. Don't like predefine some time allotment for chemistry at least. And another thing is do not ignore chemistry because like if you try to score a lot, like if you score generally 80 in maths, if you want to score 90 in maths, you need to put a lot of time in that. But someone can score like 40 to 50 marks in the same time in chemistry easily. So any advantage you want to gain in maths and physics, if you don't study chemistry properly, then that will be like disadvantage to you because people can spend less time and score more marks in chemistry and cover the gap easily.
Yes.
So as for the order, I think keeping chemistry at the start is like good. According to me, it is very good because you can at least close chemistry. You can complete every question. You can complete the questions you remember, leave the questions you don't remember. You can close chemistry and go to maths and physics. If you can also keep chemistry at the last, but you need to at least like leave some 30 to 40 minutes for chemistry. As for maths and physics, that depends on your like preparation. I kept maths at middle because generally I can at least increase my speed in physics. If I kept physics at last, if I have some 40 minutes left, I can increase my speed in physics and like complete more questions. But when it comes to maths, if I have 40 minutes left, I can't like increase my speed in maths because I'll solve the same amount of questions I can in 40 minutes, even if I kept it in middle. But physics, because I'm strong in physics, I can like increase in if I have 30 minutes, I can do a little
more fast.
Yeah.
So that was my strategy, but it depends on you.
Yeah. So what I understood is you can keep physics and maths at your own choices, second or third, but it is always better to start the paper with chemistry because certain memory based questions are also there. So I think when you start a advanced paper, a lot of stress of whether what will happen, we'll make it or will not, that is also there. So if you start with chemistry and you score a lot of marks in your kitty, you feel not safe. एक safe
At
वाली
least
feeling आती
at least while reading the question of chemistry, you will able to find out that it is doable or not.
Yes.
Don't have to waste the time, right? For few questions of physical only, you have at least you know that are you able to solve it or not. Like in
Yes.
inorganic, you remember it or not. In organic, you remember the mechanism or reaction or not. So it's easy to reach the conclusion while reading the question. While in physics and maths, I think that sometimes we think that it is easy and it can take more time like that. So time consumption may be a little bit more in maths and then in physics. So relatively chemistry, I think it will take less time to conclude.
Yes. One more thing already both of you have mentioned, but still I want to know in general. Like as now we meet variety of students across India through our online platforms. So what I see is they are like they don't consider the importance of right set of teachers, or like they can, particularly for chemistry, I feel that they think chemistry मैं end में एनसीईआरटी रट लूंगा या मैं सो एंड सो बुक्स क्रैम कर लूंगा, 4 बुक सॉल्व कर लूंगा. So what is your experience and your suggestion? What is the importance of in general mentors in your JEE journey?
Like no amount of books can replace like teacher, ma'am, because when I was in 10th class, like I said, I bunked many classes. I was like extremely poor in organic chemistry, ma'am. So the main importance of teachers is one is proper notes, and another is you can when you listen classes, you'll retain something in the class. So while reading notes again, the retainment will increase. I think you can put like less effort and gain more with teachers. And another thing is like for doubt session. Obviously, you can ask any doubts. If, with a proper mentor, you can easily clarify your doubts without much wasting much time. And another thing is like if you are low or if you have any like problems mentally or anything, if you are like depressed or anything, you can always go to your teachers. So like they can even provide you with emotional support. So teachers play a very major role, ma'am, because especially to me, physics was not always this interesting to me, ma'am, because like I said, I was only good at maths before inter first year. So the major turning point was listening to Ranjan sir's classes, physics sir. When I listened to his classes online, I suddenly started like I suddenly got interested into physics. So like that was one of the major turning points, ma'am. So classes indeed play a major role, and mentors also play a very major role. I should like most of the credit goes to my teachers, ma'am, for what I have achieved today.
And Surya?
So I would like to add my teacher's role in my experience. So just before JEE mains, I felt very pressurized and I was very less confident. So without even me going to the teacher, my maths sir called me and talked to me and motivated me that I can do it. So I could perform at least a little better than being pressurized during the exam. So it is very important that we have at least some teachers or mentor to support us when we are low,
Yes.
and their experience adds value to our result. So it is very important to have a mentor or teacher.
And do you suggest any particular set of books for preparation for chemistry, or not required? If you have good notes and NCRT,
And I think notes is enough, ma'am, because in inorganic chemistry, I only followed my notes, ma'am, because I didn't have time to follow anything else. That's why that is also another main importance of mentor, ma'am, right? Mentor. Inorganic teacher, he provided us with everything. Uh, Beyond JE also, he gave many things. So like we never needed any reference books. For physical and organic also, it's the same, ma'am. I only read the notes. For problems, I used some books, but for conceptual clarity, I never used any other book. Notes was enough, more than enough for me.
okay. And what about Surya?
Physical chemistry, Peter Atkins helped me a lot. I used to read Peter Atkins very much in my first year so that I can build my conceptual understanding very. So I used to read thermodynamics and also chemical kinetics, electrochemistry also from Peter Atkins. And inorganic, I think nothing more than NCERT is enough. So best is notes and NCERT. And organic, if you are interested, if sometimes if you read some books in organic, your interest in organic improves a lot. So if if it is needed, you can read some books like Peter Sykes, something like that.
So one more thing I want to ask is, like in your campus itself, there were in your batch, I would say, there were so many people who were working hard in general all over India. भी बहुत सारे बच्चे थे शायद जो कैंप वगैरह में आप लोग मिले भी होंगे ओलंपियाड कैंप में, जो लगता होगा कि वेरी गुड कंपटीशन दे आर, ये बहुत अच्छी कॉम्पिटिशन्स हैं हमें. सो व्हाट इज particularly that you would say ki this is my important point that created the difference from the others on the JEE Advanced Day, कि कोई ऐसी चीज की शायद ये चीज उस दिन या ओवरऑल मेरी प्रिपरेशन में मुझे दूसरों से डिफरेंट बनाती है, that made me reach the result. Surya, tell.
So for me, for any aspirant, many things go through the mind on the final day while going to the exam hall. So fortunately, I felt very much calm on the final day. So I went to even a temple on that day so that I can cool my mind. So I was totally at present on the exam hall. I did not think too much about anything. So I think it is the most important thing that helped me to get my result very good. And also during preparation, myself and Abhinav discussed many important or difficult concepts that we couldn't understand, so that we helped each other in many concepts and also in many difficult questions. So it helped each of us, both of us.
Like group discussions help you a lot, right?
Ah.
So like-minded or like caliber student in your campus also help a lot.
Ma'am, like Surya said, I think that day I didn't feel any stress, or I was like really calm, ma'am. I was also absolutely confident that day because like I was absolutely confident in my preparation, my journey. So like I wrote the exam very calmly, and even if I didn't get the question, I never lost any confidence. I just went to the next question. And even more so, I think all my experiences writing weekend exams, I attempted many GTA papers, I attempted many previous year JEE papers. So all that experience also helped me a lot, ma'am. So on the final day, the main important thing is be confident in your preparation. That alone will beat like majority of the competition who have prepared similar to you.
एंड काफी सारे लोग ये पूछते हैं कि मेंस और एडवांस की तैयारी में क्या कोई डिफरेंस है? इज देयर अ डिफरेंस इन प्रिपरेशन फॉर, बिकॉज बोथ ऑफ यू हैड वेरी गुड रैंक्स इन मेंस एज वेल, सो क्या डिफरेंस है इन मेंस एंड एडवांस प्रिपरेशन?
So for mains, NCERT is very, very important. And it is not the case for advanced, main physics and chemistry. So, and also the difficulty level in mains is not, difficulty level in mains is less than that in advanced. So remembering the concepts is important. So which is there are many concepts in chemistry. So reading NCERT more and more. Mainly, many people lose marks in the direct questions from NCERT. So I would say main important thing for mains is reading NCERT, and for advanced, all things matter, like conceptual understanding, speed, accuracy, everything matters.
But the difference in strategies, I think when it comes to maths, the difference is like very less, ma'am. Because I think previous year mains papers, at least from the last 2 or 3 years, the papers were really good, ma'am. So the only difference I think I can find is in advance the paper is more like subjective, ma'am. There will be more language, more to think of, and more concepts are involved. Other than that, I think the difficulty level of mains is good enough. I think the difference in preparation would be like very less, ma'am, when it comes to maths. But when it comes to physics, I think throughout last 5 or 6 years, physics, the only thing you need to do is you need to touch every concept, everything in NCERT, all the 4 NCERT textbooks. You need to touch every chapter. You should know the definition of like everything. You need not like know all the concepts. You need not understand everything with clarity. You should just know the definition of everything, the formula associated with it, and that will be more than enough. Because all the questions in mains in physics were like formula based questions or like direct application on the surface questions. Nothing like going deep into the concept. When it comes to chemistry, like Surya said, NCERT plays a major role, ma'am. I didn't see like a very few, 1 or 2 questions go out of NCERT, but those like everyone faces the same difficulty, so you can't do anything about it. Main thing is you should read NCERT some 2 to 3 times. At least before mains, you should complete it at least once minimum. You should complete everything in NCERT, so that plays a major role.
Yes. For mains. And for advanced, you think NCERT
For advanced,
plus concept clarity.
for advanced also, if you have read, you should read NCERT once at least, ma'am, because I don't think advanced goes like too beyond NCERT or anything. At least more, I think it will be 1 or 2 questions. That's it. So with NCERT, I think you need to at least read NCERT at least once before advance. And of course, you need more practice and more conceptual clarity in advance. In physics, though, you need a lot more conceptual clarity. There is a large difference between mains and advance, far larger than between maths and chemistry.
Yes, that is true. That is so true. And what is your suggestion to the aspiring JEE students now? जो अब देंगे कि what are the do's and don'ts? Although you have said a lot of suggestions in the entire discussion, but to conclude, is there anything you would like to say to the coming students?
So I want to emphasize mainly on our mind on the final day, so that it should be remain calm. And during preparation, many things like you should have enough sleep so that you can focus while studying. Quality work is very important while preparing for JEE. So focus while studying is very important. And also should clear all the doubts you have before exams as soon as possible. No doubt should remain as it is. And also you should put in a lot of hard work for getting a better result.
Certainly. And Abhinav?
Yes, ma'am. So I want to emphasize a few points, ma'am. So now that you have come this far in your journey, so improving yourself will be a little difficult now. So one thing I suggest you to do is attempt many mock tests. After attempting a mock test, analyze which questions you're like not understanding or not solving. So that way you can improve a bit more fast, other than like reading, revising everything. You'll understand in what concepts you're lacking. So you can do that to improve yourself now. And another thing is the attitude you have towards exams. While attempting mock tests, always imagine JEE atmosphere around you and attempt the exam. Like don't take it lightly. Even if you get less marks in the mock test, after attempting the mock test, you do not think about it. But at least while attempting it, you should be very serious. Try to bring the JEE atmosphere that will like prepare you. That will give you enough experience to attempt JEE advance. And the most important thing is, which I followed throughout my journey, is stay confident. So the confidence matters a lot while attempting any question. Like in JEE advance, if say one question is very difficult, you didn't get that question, and so does 90% of your competition. None of them got that question. But what matters is with what attitude you go to the next question. It's like many of the people will still think of the first question or spend more time in the first question. They lose their confidence. If you can maintain the same confidence and energy while attempting the second question, you'll have an edge on majority of the competition. So confidence will let you get the best rank you can according to your preparation. So that's it from me.
दोनों ही एक एक करके बताओ कि दोनों घर से तो अलग रहे, बट क्योंकि आजकल बहुत सारा पेरेंटल प्रेशर की बातें हो रही है ना, बट मैंने कभी महसूस नहीं किया कि इधर ऑफ यू हैड सच पेरेंटल प्रेशर कि बच्चे जो है प्रेशर में आते हैं. सो व्हाट वाज योर फैमिली सपोर्ट लाइक इन दिस एंटायर जर्नी? सूर्या, एज यू वर अवे फ्रॉम योर फैमिली, लाइक मिलना ही नहीं हो पाता था, सो कैसे कनेक्शन रहा एंड हाउ वाज इट सपोर्टिव टू यू?
So mainly my brother helped me a lot. He is pursuing final year BTech in IIT BHU. So he gave his experience very much, mainly during the JEE time. So he helped me a lot during preparation also, giving many advices. And also my parents helped me a lot, gave me emotional support. Though I talked less to my parents, maybe they could pressure, but they did not pressure me that much. So it is some kind of emotional support I get from them.
How many brother sister you are, Surya?
One elder brother.
Only one.
Okay, so
Okay.
both
And
of you are
I
ITNs,
think,
right?
your
Yes,
elder brother was our student.
Yes, ma'am. Yours too. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I remember.
Surya Theja.
Surya Theja. Yes, that is. Yes. I remember. He was also very hardworking and focused. That's true. So it was in the genes. So Abhinav, tell us about your family.
Same, ma'am. From my family also, I didn't like face any pressure, ma'am. Like it was like more of my choice to come to Sri Chaitanya. I think at the starting they pushed me a little. They made me go to Sri Chaitanya, but I don't regret any of it, ma'am, because at the time I was not mature enough to understand anything. So after coming here, I think it was more of my choice to stay in this journey and like do all this hard work. I didn't face like any too much pressure, ma'am. They never like forced me to do more than I can. So they even gave me a lot of emotional support. So I didn't face any much of pressure, ma'am, from family.
So as Surya was close to his brother, you are closer to whom? Mother, father, or some
My
sibling?
mother,
Yeah, very close to your
when it
brother.
comes to studies, mother, ma'am. Mother,
Mother. Oh, mother is a strict parent or father is a strict parent?
mother, ma'am.
Acha. That's good. That's good because Surya said that he's more close to his brother. So you discuss anything with your mother then? Yes, because I consider in the entire journey, there are, three people in the boat or three things in the overall boat of this journey. Of course, the main is the student, then it is teachers, and then it is parents. हम सभी एक साथ ही उस बोट में सफर कर रहे होते हैं और जो भी होता है अल्टीमेटली मतलब वो तीनों का ही प्लस माइनस एफर्ट्स के साथ नेट रिजल्ट आता है. So definitely you have made them so proud. We again congratulate them for your wonderful result and they might then now be very happy and proud. Definitely. All right. So thanks a lot. And फिर कभी मौका मिला तो फिर दोबारा मिलेंगे.
थोड़ा सा
Sometime
आईटी है और एक्सप्लोर कर लो, फिर हम आईटी के बारे में पूछेंगे. बहुत सारे
after
बच्चे
some
हैं
time.
जो आईटी के बारे में जानना चाहते हैं कि वहाँ क्या क्या है एंड हाउ यू कैन एक्सप्लोर मोर अबाउट योरसेल्फ.
सो आगे के अभी क्या प्लान है? आगे अभी दोनों ये 4 साल तो अभी यही कवर करने ही है. आगे का अभी कुछ सोचा है या अभी बस 4 साल अभी फोकस करना है?
I did not think
डांस
anything.
डांस तो तुम लोगों को सीखना ही है ना. विदाउट डांस योर बीटेक इज नॉट कंप्लीटेड, राइट?
So
So
of course
that is one
dance is
suggestion
there.
from my side.
You learn dance. So yeah, I was asking like, have you started thinking ahead of 4 years or first focus on 4 years? Is there anything in mind?
I did not think anything of ahead of 4 years.
Yes. And Abhinav?
I tried to think, ma'am, but I didn't arrive at any conclusion. So
But otherwise also I think it is too early to start thinking after 4 years. Just first enjoy few days of relief and fruit of the hard work. And then you have to think, but after some time you can.
आई वॉन्ट टू आस्क बिकॉज बहुत सारे बच्चे हैं जो ये सोच रहे हैं कि हम जो है 8 9 10th 11 12th इतने सालों से पढ़ रहे हैं, तो आईआईटी में क्या इतना पढ़ना पड़ता है? जो आपने जेई में तैयारी की है, जेई एडवांस और मेंस की जो तैयारी की है, उतनी तैयारी क्या आईआईटी के एग्जाम के लिए अंदर करनी पड़ती है? और इट्स मोर इजी.
It is very, very easier than the JEE. Maybe
Yes.
like 10, less than 10% effort is needed for.
Okay. And Abhinav,
So
same?
like when you are when you are preparing for JEE, JEE advanced, JEE mains, like it is lifetime achievement. ऐसा मौका आपको बार बार लाइफ में मिलता नहीं है. Only
Yes.
2 or 3 times in life, then when you are doing honestly and everybody is supporting you. So work hard.
And be
That's
focused.
it. Be
That's it.
focused. That's it.
so all the best to everyone. Just stay confident. You'll crack it.
All the best to everyone and thank you, ma'am, for the interview.
For having us. Yes. Okay, ये जाने वाला है ना? So I'll
Uh,
call you individually.
Abhinav, I remember you when you are asking question. अब ये तो inform.
So thanks both of you for coming. And we took definitely lot of your time. वैसे ऐसा भी क्या कर रहे थे, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, बट फिर भी बोलने के लिए मैं बोल देती हूँ. हाँ, we took lot of time. And very nice to see you both after a really, really long time. Huh?
Thank you, ma'am, for having me. And all the
Thank
best
you.
to everyone.
Thank you.
Yes,
So,
please join Chemistry Academy.
For organic chemistry, really the complete credit goes to you only, ma'am, because like I told you, I'm extremely poor in organic chemistry. The most important thing was your notes, ma'am. So follow Neha ma'am and Shivanand sir. You will easily crack JEE. Follow their notes.
thank you. Thank you. We hope आपको ये पर्टिकुलर चैट विद अभिनव एंड सूर्या बहुत ही अच्छी लगी होगी. And to celebrate their wonderful results, to celebrate their success, we are offering some special discount offers, some special discount coupons on different year-long courses. So, अगर आपको वो कूपन्स चाहिए तो आपको इस पर्टिकुलर वीडियो के डिस्क्रिप्शन को थोड़ा देखना पड़ेगा. अलग अलग कोर्सेज के लिए द कूपन कोड प्राइमरीली विल बी ABHISURYA, ABHISURYA, ABHISURYA. For example, if you want to use it for Zenith, then search for the coupon ABHISURYAZENITH. If you want to use it for class 11th full year long course, use it for ABHISURYAELEVENTH. ओके अगर आपको 12th के कोर्स के लिए चाहिए तो ABHISURYAFOCUS. ठीक, अगर आपको चाहिए क्रैश कोर्स के लिए तो आप यूज़ करेंगे ABHISURYA क्रैश कोर्स. राइट, तो जो कोर्स आप लेना चाहेंगे उन पर इंडिविजुअली ये कूपन्स आपको अवेलेबल होंगे. सो इन ऑल देयर विल बी 4 कूपन्स: ABHISURYAZENITH, ABHISURYAELEVENTH, ABHISURYAFOCUS and ABHISURYA crash course. Please use these coupons while you purchase any of these courses. They will give you considerable discounts for your purchase. Right? But of course, the coupons will not be valid for lifetime. So these coupon codes will be valid from Friday evening, the moment this video is published, to 12th of March 2024, that is coming Tuesday midnight. Okay, so go ahead, watch this video, get inspired and use the coupons for your purchase. Thank you everyone.